What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Murph, and today we're going to talk about a bit of an updated farming guide and kind of like where we're at in it right now. Because about a month ago, I did a farming guide and kind of told you guys what my priorities were and what I was currently farming. And our priorities haven't really changed a whole lot, but obviously we're a month down the road. We farmed out some characters a little further on, so I'm just going to kind of show you guys where we're at now. So, I was choking on some water a minute ago, and I feel like it's still sitting right in my throat right. But anyways, let's hop over to here and go back into our farming priority. So this is something that we put up. Hold on a second. There we go. So this is something that we put up about a month ago, right? These are all of our campaign farm priorities, starting out with the pre-minion characters that we have to farm out in order to get Omega Red. And kind of let me back it up real quick. So this is kind of the meta that we were talking about, right? Our first priority being building up these Scourge teams so that we can compete in all these Scourge events, and then building up our Horseman teams as well. And then this third priority kind of being more, really good teams that maybe only fit one or two game modes. I mean, like Weapon X is great because legendary character, but doesn't affect Apocalypse. These top two tiers are really teams and characters that are going to affect us getting Apocalypse. Astonishing X-Men, Heroes for Hire, Infinity Watch, which is probably going to move further down the list at some point soon, like Wakanda. Should be moving up. Anyways, this is kind of the priority list we're going off of. So when we hop into our campaign for our priority, you see that there's not a lot of characters in here that directly affect Apocalypse and unlocking him throughout the sagas and the Horseman events, but we do have these characters here, and this is more or less just kind of my passion project. I want to get Omega Red unlocked. So we're still working through on them. We've got Winter Soldier at 5 stars. We've kind of paused farming him for now to make room for other characters. We're still working on getting the Kree minions up to 5 stars. Miles Morales, I have stopped completely because I hit 6 stars with him, and I'll kind of go into that idea or philosophy in a few minutes here. But we're still farming out our Secret Avengers. They're all currently 5 stars. I'll probably stop them at 6 stars as well. Black Panther and Okoye are both 5 stars. Lady Deathstrike, we have the unlock, but we haven't farmed her up too much yet. Captain America Sam, we have unlocked, but mainly through Mega Orbs because we haven't progressed far enough in the Doom campaign for it yet. And then kind of some other characters that I'm working on farming whenever I have spare energy on certain days are Thor and Vision, because these two characters do actually directly affect our Scourge teams. But aside from that, we haven't moved on to too many other things down on the campaign farm, because campaign farm is kind of just slow. While it's nice to be able to farm them every day, you're not getting a whole lot of shards every day from it. You're not getting, those like 3 store refreshes every day on it. So if we hop over to the store priority, we have our Blitz store here first off. Now, Gamora was the first character that we farmed. We got her to 6 star. We got her to 7 stars actually, kind of before I developed this 6 star philosophy. We stopped Gamora. So the reason why I stopped Gamora, or why I stopped farming characters to 7 stars out of these stores for now, is kind of two main reasons. One, the amount of time it takes to get from 6 to 7 stars, and two, not wasting any efficiency. So what I mean by this is, for one, when you go from 6 stars to 7 stars, it takes 300 total shards. Get that right there, right? So we're up here in the top left corner here. So it takes 300 shards to go from 6 stars to 7 stars. Now, to go from 5 to 6, it takes 200 shards, right? To go from 4 to 5, it takes 130. Before that, it's 80 shards, and then so on, right? So if you look at this, it takes as much time to go from, let's say you're at 4 stars pushing to 5 stars. You need 130, and then 5 to 6, you need 200. It takes about as much time to go from 4 to 6 stars as it does just to go from 6 to 7 stars. So theoretically, you can build out your roster a little wider faster by just building characters to 6 stars and leaving them versus building each individual character all the way to 7 stars. This is going to allow us to get, um, you know, characters like Shang-Chi, She-Hulk, and all these other Blitz farms we want to build out right now. We're going to be able to get them bigger faster, but we're not finishing them. And while that might be a little unsatisfactory, unsatisfactory feeling towards us, not fully completing these farms, is going to serve a double purpose in efficiency. And what I mean by this is that when you hit 7 stars with a character and you get duplicate shards, you get ultimate shards. Now, games like Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, these character store shards that you get for getting duplicate shards for a fully farmed character can be used towards gear and other characters and items that actually really help you in the game. And it's at a modest price, right? So it's worth farming those kind of character shards in adjacent game, kind of a sister game like Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. However, in Marvel Strike Force, all you get is Ultimus orbs, which Ultimus orbs either give you maybe somewhat rare characters or Ultimus shards. Ultimus you automatically unlock after Dark Dimension 3, which means that's just going to be more Ultimus shards. Like the Ultimus shards you get from those Ultimus orbs then become more Ultimus shards for more Ultimus orbs, and then the cycle fucking continues. Or you can spend them on orbs in there, but the price point for those orbs are so drastically high, it's ridiculous. And at this level of the game, and really at any level of the game, getting additional shards for a character that's already at 7 stars for that ultimate shard system is fucking worthless. It's awful and it's wasted efficiency because all those random character shards that you're getting from premium orbs and mega orbs and random events that are giving character specific shards, um, those are all just going to waste if you have a character at 7 stars already. Versus you can stop your farm early, start focusing on another character, and let all those passive shards accumulate and build up. And eventually you will hit 7 stars, right? Or if you really want to, you can just push for 7 stars. There's nothing wrong with it. This is just kind of the philosophy that I'm playing by now. Anyways, so where we've gone with the Blitz store so far is we've finished Gamora all the way to 7 stars. We built Miles Morales to 6 stars, which is why we also stopped our campaign farm on him. That opened up some energy on the back end for someone else. And we've also got we're currently farming out OG Spider-Man, and we're about let's see here real quick. Pop BlueStacks up. We'll go ahead and take a look where we're at right now, right? So let's store, get on my face offers. All right, Blitz store, Spider-Man. We forgot to buy our afternoon buyout shards. All right, so we're at 170 out of 200, which means we've got 6 more resets, which means in about 2 days from now, we'll be done farming Spider-Man. We'll have him at 6 stars. We will be done per this new philosophy that we're kind of farming by. So who do we go after next? We've got a whole lot of good opportunities here, such as Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi is just a very strong character in general. We've got Captain Marvel, which probably not, because there's other better characters for us to farm right now. We got Misty Knight and Proxima Midnight, which are both no's. We got White Tiger, Domino, Agent Coulson. These are all no's. So what I'm going to do here, because it's probably going to be She-Hulk, what we can do is we'll hop back over to our... Where was it? Right here. Yeah. So our Blitz store focus, right? So we're supposed to be focusing Gamora, Spider-Man, Miles Morales first. We got She-Hulk right here. She's one of the only farmable characters that are part of a Horseman team. So we can farm her right now. And it's going to pay off in the long run once we get our Gamma team unlocked throughout this month. So she's going to be our next focus. We'll get her up to 6 stars and then probably move on to like Shang-Chi or maybe Kree Royal Guard, because by then I'm probably pushing the 5-star requirements for Omega Red. So that's for our Blitz store currently. Next up, we've got our Raid store, and I've kind of changed the way I've been spending stuff in the Raid store, and that is because I have hit gear, or level 70 plus, right? So now we're starting to hit that gear 13/14 crunch that it's going to be coming in the soon future, and I have mainly just been hoarding up my Raid tickets, or Raid credits rather, and just buying gear that I actually need now for characters so that I can keep building my roster as strong as possible. And not a lot of these characters, I really don't need them at a higher star level than I already have them. So we go up here. Thor, I've already got at 5 stars. Loki, already got at 5 stars. We don't care about Shield Trooper. We don't care about Rocket Raccoon. If we go back over to our priorities, so we got Sharon Carter, Baron Zemo, Killmonger, and Cloak are our highest priority characters. So if we look at it, Sharon Carter, where are we at with Sharon Carter? Let's go take a look at Secret Avengers. Come on, BlueStacks. I fucking hate BlueStacks sometimes. All right, Secret Avengers. So Sharon Carter is at 4 stars. We're still kind of farming her, but we're not 5 stars yet. I don't know why I'm equipping this right now, but um, 5 stars, cool. Baron Zemo, Killmonger, and Cloak. Let's just go to villain. I'll cover 2 of them, right? Baron Zemo. We're already at 5 stars with him as well. Killmonger. We are at 4 stars, which isn't great. And Cloak as well, I believe is 4 stars, but we haven't invested in Cloak yet. So I'm not really target farming characters out of the raid store because it's so much cheaper. Yeah, we got them at 4 stars. It's so much cheaper in the raid store just to buy orbs. So really what I'm doing with it is I'm just leaving it up to the RNG gods. I've unlocked all the characters in the store already, and eventually I will max them all out. And I'm not too worried about it because I've got shit to spend, right? There we go. Look at that. 7 Killmonger shards. That's awesome. 9 Sabretooth shards. Cool. 5 Cloak shards. Awesome. 5 Thor shards. It's a shit ton of Loki shards. 2 Baron Zemo shards. Awesome, right? When we're still passively farming up other characters we'll want later on, like Kitty Pryde for Astonishing X-Men. Um, Mysterio for our Shuri and Invisible Woman unlocks. Cyclops if we ever build Uncanny in the future. But this is just the most worthwhile way for me to farm this store, and that's just what I'm doing. So I'm not target farming anything here because it's more efficient this way. Moving back over to our list, we've got our war store with Maria Hill and Scarlet Spider being up here at the top. And actually, there's somebody that I forgot to put in here. So let's go ahead and update this. Shift cells down, please. Echo. So Echo is now in the war store. And honestly, I've never seen her in the war store yet. She's definitely going to be down on this tier with the rest of our kind of Scourge characters. But yeah, so Maria Hill and Scarlet Spider are our top 2 priorities here. And if we hop back over to BlueStacks, Scarlet Spider, there we go. So we still have Scarlet Spider low, but that's more or less because I've been saving all of my war credits just for farming out Maria Hill because I still don't have her at 5 stars yet. And this store kind of sucks, which it's like the raid store in the sense that you can't just buy the same character every fucking time it comes around. You have to wait for it to come back into the store. So I haven't been spending a whole lot. I've just always made sure that I have credits on hand to buy Maria Hill and then dumping the rest into gear because gear is more important for me right now in building my account. And let's hop into the arena store. So the arena store, our priority was M'Baku, Scarlet Witch, Ghost Spider, Heimdall, Dagger, and Phyla-Vell, and all the rest of them can come whenever. But those characters are more the meta characters. And if we hop back over to here, we're actually going to take Phyla-Vell off this list because Infinity Watch is dying very quickly. The rest of these characters are still relevant. M'Baku is still part of the Wakandans, which is going to be part of your Cosmic Crucible and Chaos Theory. Scarlet Witch is still a member of Darkhold and is still required for your Apocalypse sagas. Ghost Spider, still a member of Web Warriors, still your Bio Raid team, and also a required team for the Pestilent Scourges. Heimdall, you get 2 legendary unlocks through Heimdall, and you can also work on the War Scourge with him as well when it comes out. And Dagger is still just a strong character in general and a strong Mystic character for raids. Even though New Warriors is kind of starting to fade back into obscurity with Eternals and Darkhold becoming more commonplace in the raid meta. So maybe we put her in this tier as well. Now, I started farming M'Baku here in this store, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. Where are we at with M'Baku? We hit 6 stars with M'Baku quite a while back. So we have been, all these 67 shards here have all just been passive shards we've gotten from orbs and whatever other sources of income we've received them from. So we stopped him and we moved over to Scarlet Witch. Now, Scarlet Witch is 84 out of 300. I am personally just going ham on Scarlet Witch, farming her out until she's 7 stars, and I'm done with her, and I never have to worry about her again because she's required as a horseman character. She's the weakest one on her team. She also carries the cheapest purchase price in this store outside of these minions all the way down here. So she's the cheapest and fastest way to farm up in the arena store right now. We are going to be pushing this one to 7 stars, and once we're done with that, we'll probably swap over. I would love to start farming out Ghost Spider and get her up to 6 stars. However, this 975 credit cost is going to make me put her on the back burner for a while, and luckily we got her to 4 stars, and which is high enough to be fairly viable. just through the raid milestones and other avenues that we got her shards from for free. But we're probably going to be looking more at farming out Heimdall next, just because we can get him up to 6 stars, build up our heroes guardians a bit, and then start looking at other characters like, I don't know, maybe Vulture, maybe, where'd he go? Maybe, did they take Swarm out of, oh, there he is. Maybe Swarm, someone else. That way we can start pushing our Shuri to a higher power level through unlocking her using Sinister Six. And that kind of covers it for the arena store. And actually, guys, that covers it for all the stores. So that's kind of where I'm at right now with farming. Um, for Blitz, I've already finished up where I want to be at with Miles Morales and um, fuck, Gamora. We're just about done with OG Spider-Man. We're on She-Hulk right now. Raid, they're just coming in and they're coming in at randoms. We're not worried about it. We're just gonna keep doing what we're doing here. Arena, we've kind of finished off with M'Baku. We're nearing the finish line with Scarlet Witch, and we're getting ready to pivot over to Heimdall. And War is still the same thing. We're just hard focusing Maria Hill till we get the requirements for Omega Red, and then we'll start pivoting over to characters like Echo and Scarlet Spider. So, guys, I hope this information helps you kind of decide who you should be farming right now, especially if you're an early to mid game player, because the last thing you want to do is spend these resources in the wrong direction for your account and in a way that's not helping you push for the actual end game meta. So if this helped you out, guys, let me know. If you disagree and think I should be farming something else right now, go ahead and let me know. Let's have a conversation, debate about it in the comments. And if you guys are enjoying the content, please like the video, subscribe so you don't miss any more videos coming out in the future. And until next time, thank you guys for watching. Have a good night. Stay safe. And set your blue. I said it 2 days in a fucking row. Set your 2-hour Blitz timers, especially because now there's actually a Blitz event back around. It's gonna be a rough one, I think, for myself because I don't have these characters at Gear 13. But anyways, good luck.